and this past year I served as a secretary for the Executive Council. The class of 2013 is honored to have 4 students speak to the audience tonight, all of whom have grade point averages well above the 5.0 mark. This is a first for Wakefield High School and may be a first for Wake County Public Schools as well. Some years, the ladies rule at the top of the class, but this year we have 4 guys at the top, 2 Salutatorians and 2 Valedictorians. First, I would like to introduce Ian Hawkins. Ian has earned the title of Class Salutatorian at Wakefield High School. He has maintained straight A's all throughout high school, and even with a rigorous course load, including 11 AP classes. He is graduating tonight with a 5.16 GPA. Ian is an Eagle Scout, a member of the varsity lacrosse team. He played travel ice hockey and has held various leadership positions in the honor societies he's been involved in. Ian is looking forward to attending the University of Chapel Hill this fall. Next, I would like to introduce Austin McCandless. Austin has also been awarded the class title of Salutatorian. Like Ian, he finished with a 5.16 GPA. Austin took 12 advanced placement classes and a math course at NC State his junior year. He is a member of various clubs and honor societies. He plays church league softball and will earn his Eagle Scout award in a couple of weeks. This fall, Austin will attend NC State and begin working towards his engineering degree.
Well, we made it, Austin.
Yep, finally done with high school, Ian.
Guess you don't have to listen to Mr. Creighton say that thing he says every day on the announcements.
You mean Wakefield's famous quote? It's all about the W?
Yeah, that thing.
Speaking of famous quotes, I looked some up when I was preparing my speech.
I did too, and it's kind of crazy how the letter W just pops out of it.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Creighton's saying is good advice after all. Let's see how many W's we can find.
Wisdom begins with wonder.
It's not what you look at, it's what you see that counts.
Intelligence without ambition is a bird without wings.
Ignorance is a curse, but knowledge forms the wings on which we fly.
Nothing is a waste of time if you use experience wisely.
At the end of the day, when it comes time to make a decision, what will guide you are your values, your vision, and the life experiences that make you who you are.
So, class of 2013, here's our advice.
It doesn't matter what we do, where we do it, when we do it, or why.
Wakefield has prepared us well.
And as we leave this stage to venture out into the world,
Always remember,
the Wakefield High School motto,
it's all about the W. Before I begin, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they have made for me over the years. Though at times it may seem like I don't appreciate it, I truly value the love and support they have shown me, and I would not be the person I am today without it. Congratulations, class of 2013. 4 years ago, we stepped into a renovated Winn-Dixie grocery store called Wakefield North and began our high school career. We started at the bottom, and now we're here, sitting at our high school graduation, about to receive our diplomas. We survived a mine apocalypse, we avoided murdering each other over the presidential election, and North Korea still hasn't nuked us, so I'd say our senior year has been pretty successful. But to be as cliche as possible, today we begin a new chapter in our lives. This is one of those moments we're supposed to remember for the rest of our lives. Look to your left and your right. You might never see that person again. Of course, they call for the first time you've ever seen them because our school is so large. When you see the people next to you, remember that when we leave today, we're all even. Everyone is on the same plane. We're high school graduates. Everyone's diploma means the exact same thing, no matter what, or no matter how many cords you have around your neck or how many GPA, or what your GPA is. I'm not saying it to diminish your accomplishments, but rather to remind you of the work that lies ahead of us. Our lives outside of high school will be completely different. As said by Mr. Lederer, nobody knows who you are, and nobody cares. High school is not the pinnacle of our lives. Although we've accomplished a lot, we still have much to do and many opportunities that lie ahead of us. Our education at Wakefield has prepared us for the opportunities and challenges we have yet to face. Life can be about facing and overcoming adversity. I know for a fact it will not just be smooth sailing from here. The next few years are a time of change, and I have one sentence of wisdom I'd like to share with you that's helped guide me so far. My coach said it to me after I messed up in a hockey game in middle school. I made a mistake, then gave up on the play and the other team scored. I skated back to the bench expecting to be yelled at, and instead my coach simply says, "It's not about making a mistake, it's how you recover from it." We will all make mistakes in our lives, we're only human, but the way we handle and overcome the mistakes we make and the adversity we are faced with determines our true character. Wakefield and Wake County schools in general have been trying to instill character traits in us since day one. Heck, we even stared at the Pride acronym on the back of our lunch passes every day as we scramble off campus. Has it worked? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in years to come. But for the moment, I'm just glad I can finally start sentences with "back when I was in high school." Thank you, congratulations, class of 2013. Good luck in years to come.
First off, I would like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my brothers, Blake and Philip, for all that they've done for me and for always supporting me. And congratulations to all of us. We're finally done with high school. After 13 or 14 or 15 years, we're finally done. So now what? Where do we go from here? Who's going to tell us where to go and what to do? We're 18, and that means that we know everything. At least that's what my grandfather says. He says that people are the most intelligent when they're 18, because that's when they think that they know everything. This is, of course, not true, but we think it's true, and that's all that really matters. I'm sure many of your parents have tried to give you advice in the past, and were probably met with disbelief and rolling eyes. But just so you know, when your parents were graduating hundreds of years ago, they probably thought that they knew everything also. We really shouldn't fall into that trap, though. The reality is that most of us probably don't know everything. Many of our experiences are unique to us just because we lack experience. On the other hand, many of our experiences are not unique to our parents and other elders. We're all going through big changes in our lives right now, and our current circumstances are about to change drastically. So, here's my advice. Look for advice when you need it, whether it be from parents, neighbors, grandparents, or whoever else can give it to you. Chances are, they know more than you do, and they would be glad to help you out. You may know more about your Xbox, or more about Breaking Bad than your elders do, but when you have a job interview, or you have to file a tax return, or even if you have to write a speech for graduation, looking to other people for assistance and advice is probably the best way to go. As someone once said, a fool thinks he needs no advice, but a wise man listens to others. Take advantage of those around you for help, for guidance, and for advice. Once again, congratulations, class of 2013. Here's to a great future and to many great celebrations tonight. Thank you, go Pack, and God bless.